started when I was a little girl with a scrapbook and drawing pictures of the things around me and cutting things out and putting in the scrapbooks. That turned into shoe boxes. I would get on the bus early in the morning and ride it all day long when I was in high school and fill sketchbooks because I just was fascinated with people. And I think my current work still reflects that, my fascination with humanity and people and just the lives that we live. I do commissions for people and they'll give me a shoebox full of bits and pieces. And I've done enough commissions now that those shoe boxes generally are quite telling because they all contain evidence of some of the same milestones. Marriage, graduation, a death of a loved one, a concert, a trip that somebody, that European trip, that vacation someone saved up for, those sort of things. We try to retain some tangible evidence that this event took place so we can look at that and remember. When I'm working and moving from piece to piece, generally I surround myself with 3 or 4 pieces that aren't finished. And sometimes I'll have a piece up 2-3 weeks and I don't touch it because I'm not sure the next place to go with the work. And so I start working on a piece where I know exactly the direction I'm moving, but I keep glancing at the other piece. And then that spark will move me, and then I move directly over to the other piece and continue working on it. I want the work to be aesthetically pleasing. As an artist, I always want to create something that's beautiful in the sense that it grabs someone's attention, because I realize that when I make something, it's not mine anymore because it goes somewhere else. And I want them to come at it that way, and then they get pulled in and start reading the information, and then it becomes something more. A lot of the things I use in my work are clothing tags and references of really expensive purchases. Like you spend $200-300 for a pair of shoes or a garment, and I take the tags because they're beautiful. And I love the tags, the strings that were they attached, because to me that's that memory of it attaching to a garment. And so the reference to commodity exists in my work, but then my work itself becomes commodity because I sell it. Making the work is always the most rewarding, and then coming in my studio each morning and looking what I had done the day before, and then at some point, you know, I take everything down and it's gone and I start all over. I think it comes through me. It comes from my environment. It comes from my memories and the people in my life and the places I go. I don't always know right away. Working with layers of paper is difficult because you're dependent upon the color and the value. You're searching for certain colors, certain textures, certain colors that I can't simply mix with a paintbrush. So I find that, and that's why I have piles of paper around. I'm always surprised from the outcome of my work. I have a general idea where I'm going with each piece, but often the direction where it ends up is completely different. And I have to allow that to happen.